We are now 6 days removed from the WWE Royal Rumble event, and we're going to see who's Cody Rhodes going to pick. Welcome back, guys, to Fog Wrestling. This is your WWE Smackdown 2nd of February 2024 match preview. How many matches will there be tonight? We don't know, but let's talk about the big dog, Roman Reigns. He returns to begin his road to WrestleMania tonight. What's this going to result in? I'm not too sure. I don't know what we're doing here. I think it's a disaster. It's a catastrophe. I'm actually going to go to those lengths because I look at this WrestleMania, right? Road to WrestleMania. We've got 2 pay-per-views in between here and Mania. Rollins can't fight until Mania because he's injured. Reigns ain't scheduled for the Chamber. So what is going to main event the Elimination Chamber? I guess it'll just be a number 1 contender match. Who's that going to be between? I've no idea. I just look at it, it's like Cody Rhodes, like The Rock versus Roman Reigns. It's not been confirmed yet. Cody Rhodes is actually scheduled for more Raws than he is SmackDown to Mania. So, like, what's going to happen? Could we see an Elimination Chamber to fight Roman Reigns at WrestleMania with The Rock in it? That's wishful thinking. Hell, that's extremely wishful thinking. I think we've got to be brutally honest and probably just acknowledge that ain't going to happen. So let's put that on the back burner. Roman Reigns is probably going to commit tonight. He's probably going to badmouth Jimmy Uso. Of course, Paul Heyman told Jimmy Uso that he was the one that had to go into the Royal Rumble and win it and take on Seth Rollins on Raw. But of course, that's not what happened. He got eliminated. I can't even remember who eliminated Jimmy Uso. All I remember from the Usos' point of view for both of them was the fact that they were both number 1 and 2. I don't really remember anything else they did in the match. In here, did it have the same effect as the Hardy Boys all those years ago? Personally, no, it didn't. So yeah, let's move on to Logan Paul before we get to Cody Rhodes at the end of this video. Logan Paul, he's going to be at SmackDown. Apparently, he's signed that full-time deal. Is he going to be there every week up into Mania? I mean, I think he'll be there every other week, but yeah, we'll have to see. Are we going to get Kevin Owens against Logan Paul in a rematch at Elimination Chamber? I guess you could, but I think what we're going to do is have like a 6-man ladder match at Mania for the US title. That's what they should do, right? Because that would be a pretty good match for like an opener for WrestleMania, night 1 or night 2, probably night 1. But yeah, I don't really know what else is going to happen there. Bayley, though, is going to declare who she will challenge at WrestleMania after the Royal Rumble victory. I don't know, I feel like it's a bit different with the women. I think if she was literally going to challenge Rhea Ripley, it would have happened. But we'll have to wait and see, man. We'll have to wait and see. She came to Raw. She was going to declare it, but then it didn't really happen. Of course, Io Sky, she's her ally in the almighty Damage Control. How's it going to go in that regard? Nobody knows. The role model had her announcement cut short when Nia Jax attacked the emerging Eradicator. Damn it, Rhea Ripley laid it in the ring. Bayley. The story makes sense for Bayley to take on Io Sky. I think that's what they're going to do. We'll probably find out sooner rather than later in this regard. So, yeah, we'll have to leave it down below in the comments. But anyway, guys, that is going to do it for the bit about Bayley. And the final bit of the SmackDown preview. I wish you could be a bit more hyped about this, but the reality is there's just not much happening, man. The card's a bit dead. There's just... I say the card's a bit dead. It's Cody Rhodes potentially picking Roman Reigns for the WrestleMania match, and here's me complaining that it's a bit dead. Honestly, I just don't... Wrestling these days, man, it's a tragedy how bad it is. It really is. But what's he got it? So what do you want to talk about? I think there's still a half-decent chance he might pick Rollins. They need to figure out what The Rock's doing. That's what they need to do. Can't just, chase around with The Rock for the rest of your life, man. That would be a pretty bad mistake if we're being perfectly honest. Just waiting on The Rock. I mean, I think they should probably wait, but it's like, how long do you wait on I think if The Rock was going to challenge Reigns at Mania, they probably would have made it official by now or something, wouldn't they? He would have been in the Rumble. They're not going to wait until like 5 weeks before WrestleMania to build up this Rock Reigns match. At least I don't think so. I mean, you see with Cena and Rock, it's like, look, the first one was literally a year in the making. It took them about a year. The second one, Cena won the Rumble, and then, The Rock won at Elimination Chamber. and that. No, The Rock won at the Rumble, didn't they? Punk won with the Shield, and then The Rock won like after the bell. So we'll have to wait and see in that regard. But at the end of the day, I think Cody Rhodes is going to pick Roman Reigns. I wouldn't be completely flabbergasted though if he picked Seth Rollins, but I just don't really see how else it's going to go down, guys. So anyway, leave your thoughts down below. We'll be watching SmackDown tonight. Hopefully there's some big announcements, some big moments. But here, it's Wrestling 2024. It's dead.